Welcome back, everyone. It's time for the final Therapeutic Yoga for Trauma Healing session. We are practicing trauma recovery through body and mind integration and opening to love today. So, as you created your sacred space, please pull in any props that might help you to be comfortable wherever you are. I'm sitting on a beach towel because I'm by the pool, so you might have a cushion that can make your seat more comfortable. You might pull out blocks or yoga strap if you need some help reaching to touch any of the extensions or to reach any of the extensions that I invite you to, like reaching down to touch our toes. If you don't reach that far, maybe hold on to a scarf or strap that can just help you to stretch a little further. All right, let's start after you've made your space sacred with setting our intention and making those choices to make this practice yours. So you might pull out a yoga mat, you might pull out some pillows, whatever will help you to adapt this practice for your body, for your time, for your space. Once you have those resources with you, I invite you to set an intention. That simply means deciding what your goal is for this time. If the theme is integration of the body and mind and opening to love, your intention might be to be more compassionate to yourself. You might intend to maybe show yourself more grace or show others forgiveness. Whatever intention you choose, go ahead and start to orient and center, which means you consider what's on your mind as you're coming to this practice. That might help you to set your intention. Take a moment to consider what's going on in your body. Maybe your heart is very, very excited and it's racing. Maybe your thoughts are racing. So consider what's going on in your mind. Whatever is going on, I invite you to transfer from tolerance to acceptance. Recognize that this is your body, this is your mind, these are your feelings. And then we can start to progress and maybe see them evolve into something different, something that benefits and supports your good health and the health of your community, your relationships. I'd like to invite you to take that physical, mental, and emotional state that you just noticed and that we are making an effort to accept instead of just tolerate, and cultivate some sensory awareness about what's going on within, on, and around your body with some gentle massaging. So we're going to start with our face because if you're like me, you have oils in your hair, you have moisturizers on your skin that don't belong on your face. So we're going to start first by giving our face a gentle massage. So take your hands and place them on your scalp. Your forehead is the best place to start. Press gently into your forehead, and you can rake those hands, those fingers, across down near your temples. So press into your forehead. Remember to inhale, exhale, breathe throughout the massage. Press into the forehead and gently rake towards your temples. As you reach your temples, this is a great opportunity to give those gentle massage, some circles. Can help them as you relax. Next, I invite you to take your fingers to the bridge of your nose and gently stroke down the sides of your nose to your sinuses just below your eyes. I'm going to do that again. And gently glide down the bridge of your nose, down the sides, and across just below your eyes, where those bags like to form. Once you reach your cheeks, I invite you to circle on your cheeks. And this is a great time to let your jaw relax. And you may feel your teeth separate, which is a good indication of relaxing. You could open your mouth and let it move with the motion of what your hands are doing. And continue taking your fingers down through your jaw. As you rake along your jaw, after you rake along your jaw, I invite you to bring those hands down your neck and give your neck some gentle massaging. I'm going to take my hands to behind my neck and rub along the sides of my spine. This is a great time to try a stretch to your right and left. I'm putting one arm over my head with my hand resting on top. And I'm going to let my ear drop down to the side where my arm is raised overhead. You can add to that stretch by stretching the other arm out to the side. And this is beneficial if you are continuing to lengthen up through your spine instead of collapsing. Inhale and exhale here. And raise your head back up. Let's take the other side. So arm is stretched up overhead with the hand resting on top of your head. I'm letting gravity cause my arm to pull, but I am also using good posture to lengthen up toward the sky. And then I'm going to let my ear lower toward that raised arm's shoulder. Continuing to press my head against my hand, lengthen through my spine as gravity causes my arm to weigh that down. Breathing in and breathing out. As you return, head upright in your best posture. This is an excellent time to massage your scalp. So your hands have been in your hair now. So you could take your fingers and rub small circles into your head. You could rub and rake toward the back. And as you come further down the back of your head toward your neck, it's a good time to use your fingers to rake toward your spine. So you put your hand flat against your neck and draw your fingers toward your spine. I'm going to do that with my left hand first. So my fingers are stretched around my neck and I'm pressing in to come toward my spine. You do not want to rake across your spine. So once you start to get to that bone, you're welcome to reset and rake toward it again. Inhaling, exhaling, do that with the other hand. Right hand's going to go across my neck. Fingers rake toward my spine a few times as I inhale and exhale. Slowly and gently. I'll invite you to join me in some fluid movements for a flexible spine next. So seated or standing, you can do the same things. So just make adjustments for your body to be balanced left and right and balanced front and back. You want your pelvic bowl to be able to hold as if it were holding water or any kind of liquid, as if it was holding it steady and not rocking and spilling. All right? So hips on your waist are a good area to check to see if you might be tilting forward or back as we start with this first curving movement. So let's inhale as you stick your chest and your belly forward. You can raise your chin and your eyes and pour forward. And then we're going to spill out toward the back. So curve in, chest and gut, pushing back toward your spine. You can also do this with your hands on your shoulders, which can help you to notice how you're bending and moving. So inhale, bending forward toward the sun, and exhale like a C, curving down toward the ground. I invite you to take that C curve to your left and right now, sitting back up straight, head and neck long. You can inhale there, and then as you exhale, you want to bend toward one side. I'm bending toward my left side first. And inhale, rising back up to center. Exhale the other direction. I'm bending toward my right now. Exhaling. Since I'm collapsing my lung, I don't want to try to force air into it. Inhaling as I come back up. You're welcome to do as many of these repetitions as you'd like. I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate a twist. So I'm going to bring my arms up and bring my left hand behind my body as I twist to the left. My right hand to my left knee. And let my entire spine stretch to this side. I'm going to keep it in line, not trying to stretch my head further than the rest of my body. Inhale as I come back to center. And exhale as I twist to the right. Right hand's behind me, left hand is at my knee, and my neck is continuing the stretch of the rest of my spine. Breathing, inhaling, exhaling, and return to center on your next inhale. Hands can rest down at your sides. So at the beginning of today's session, I invited you to think of one example of a situation where you would like to express self-compassion. Maybe a situation where you regret what you did or didn't do, or a situation where you wish you had more power or more love, or you expressed more love or more strength. Whatever the situation is, take that one example and consider either a person you love in your place, or maybe someone who has experienced something similar in your place. With your eyes closed or open, I invite you to imagine them handling that situation that you were in. See their reactions and responses with compassion for them. because you love them, or because you know what they've gone through is similar to what you've gone through. And holding that example in mind, I invite you to picture yourself in that situation once more and extend some compassion and kindness to yourself. You may not be able to go back and change it, but you can forgive yourself and give yourself another chance. So with that self-love in mind, I'm going to close with a loving kindness meditation. So you're welcome to do this with your eyes closed or open. And first, extend loving kindness to yourself. I invite you to repeat this after me. Breathing in, may I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be at peace. Exhale. And you could focus there and stay on yourself, or you can picture someone you love and extend that love to them, saying, may you be happy. May you be healthy. And may you be at peace. Continue breathing deeply as we continue to think about ourselves or that loved one, or we extend this kindness to someone that maybe we are having trouble showing compassion or showing love and kindness. If we are picturing them, we repeat, may you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be at peace. And last but not least, thinking of all living things, the beautiful things I'm seeing, I'm hearing, I'm smelling, and soon I'll be tasting. Consider all life, as much as your mind can handle. And I invite you to extend that loving kindness to all living things, saying, may you be happy, may you be healthy, and may you live in peace. And in closing, I extend that prayer of compassion and loving kindness to you. Be happy, be healthy, may you be peaceful. Until next time, thank you and goodbye. Have a great summer.